Check, check.
Check, check.
Alright, I think we're good. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday evening or late afternoon or possibly Sunday morning. I don't know if it's still Saturday morning anywhere in the world, but if it is, good morning. Real quick. This is the list right now. It's been doing okay. I've been thinking about bumping up the allure counts. And maybe the number of tragedy, but I don't know what we would take out. We have Twin Twister in here as like our concession to Runic, because we do have a problem against Runic. I think if I were going to run more Allure, I might cut Opening. Just because, like, our goal with Allure is to ideally banish Tragedy, but it does also occasionally work if we've got like a whole bunch of Skull Servants in hand and we just need to draw like something more playable immediately. We can do something with that. I have also added this like tiny link package to get us to an access code. It's not ideal, but it does function. Like if we can get exactly, like if we have pretty much exactly white prints, this is a one card access code unless one of these locks me, and I am not thinking of that. But it doesn't look like they do. Oh, I should say this is only one card access code if they are on darks for dark to grab. But we don't really have any other alternatives. So this is what we're working with. I'll keep going with the list as it is for now, and we may make adjustments as we go here. But right now the goal is just get as high as we can in the Duelist Cup, because this is going to be basically my last chance to climb before it ends tomorrow. And right now we're sitting at level 11. Okay, they made us go first. Like, this is one of those where we might allure because we drew too many Skull Servants in our opening hand. And we can always recover King of the Skull Servants with white prints. And if they ash us here, that's also fine. Yeah, that's fine. Or it's not like fine, but we can at least go summon white prints. Make Link Karibo. Use the white prints to dump. And we just pass. Okay, Raigeki is annoying, but so far maybe fine. What else are we working with here? Phantom Thief. What on earth is this deck? Is he trying to get hand knowledge? Not a great start on my, like, speedy climb to 20 if we're gonna be waiting here for someone to, like, declare an individual card name. Like, what does he even call here? He knows I am on Skull Servants of some description, but even if he calls King, that's not, like, good for him. And he's already used his battle phase, so we're not dead. Latency? Never even heard of that card. We'll send White Baking and Albaz. We'll probably discard this king. Oh, we could shuffle back the Link Karibo. That's kind of funny. We'll add Prince, or White Mare, excuse me, and Prince. Discard Prince. Prince effect. I mean, this guy has to be dead, right? I don't know if he knows he's dead yet, but he is dead. There we go. Ooh, I also just realized, I don't know if King of the Skull Servants is engrave and counts as a target for White Prince, but if we already have one engrave, can we, whatchamacallit, banish it off White Prince to summon one from deck and then special summon it back with White Mare? That might be something to try. Like, if I see that's possible. Well, we want to go second with this deck. I have run into scenarios where we can't break a turn one board, but I still think our deck does so much more going second than first that I don't think we want to go first. Especially when we draw Maxi. Although the rest of the hand is kind of dookie. I think we are going to be kind of counting on Maxi to draw us some outs. or we're going to be counting on them playing some degree of darks. Yeah, we'll maxi this and hope they don't have Gamma. Alright, it's resolving. We're good. Like, if he goes into a Lubellion here, we're dealing with bare minimum a +2. Or a +1, because we had to discard Maxi for cost. Unless he just goes Lubellion pass, which, like, I wouldn't blame him, but that's also not great. This does also mean our Dark is live if we have to go for the access code line. Okay, it's Predaplant branded, which is like... I remember there being a lot of hype around this one. Hello, Charmy One. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. I remember there being a lot of hype around this Predaplant, like, branded deck, but I also remember people saying in hindsight it's not very good. I'm just saying, if you're not playing branded Skull Servants, you're not playing the base version of the deck. I'm sorry. Okay, Masquerade is fine. Actually, I don't know if it's fine for this deck. I have not tested whether we can make all of our plays under a Masquerade. A single Masquerade is probably fine, though. Shaddolls, that's fair. I mean, Shaddolls are still pretty good. You could probably still take Shaddolls to level 20. Granted, I'm saying that, I haven't played Shaddolls much in the current meta, but, like, Winda is still crazy, right? And I don't think they've banned Winda or anything like that. Okay, they have Poly... Unless that last card in hand is a Despia, though, I don't think they're ending on 2 Masquerade. And I don't think we have to worry about anything else. Granted, let's see. Oh, the grass looks greener. Okay, we've drawn Droplet. We have drawn our out to whatever board they make at this point. Also, shoutouts to the fact that I've drawn, like, 5 cards, 0 white bakings. Truly cringe. I mean, we get there anyway. Like, I haven't drawn Branded Fusion, Aluber, or White Baking. And those are, like, my 3 kind of big playmakers that I want to see in my hand. But I think we just get there anyway, because we've got Opening, we've got Tragedy. Lone Fire. Lone Fire is one of those cards that, like, has always seemed crazy to me, but somehow all, like, just turns out to be fine anytime past, like, Edison format. Or, like, I guess Tengu Plant or whatever it was called, like Plant Synchro. That was probably after Edison. But anytime after that, Lone Fire is just, like, fine. Okay, we have drawn King. I'm curious what his end board is here. I do also have a Grass Skull Servant deck, but I think this is like the better... If you're gonna play Skull Servants in this format, I think the branded version is better than the Grass version. That's my hot take. That is true. That I agree with. Okay, so he's got Dragostapelia and 2 back row. I think we clear the back row first. Because if he's going to do, like, some kind of branded in red play, I'd rather force him to do it now. Okay, those were nothing. Well, if that's what you're worried about, my deck is probably not much better, but it's at least funny, so we'll work with that. Alright. We've negated their board. White Prince effect. Send our shiny Skull Servant. And one of our shiny ladies in white. Oh, let's go for Allure here, because it's funny. We can draw more cards. We have drawn White Baking. Unfortunately, slightly too late. Oh wait, no, it's not too late. We have Branded Opening. We can still get the White Baking out of the hand. The funny thing is, I think if I go for just like the straight up Lubellion play, we may be out of Skull Servant targets to send from deck to fuse with. Oh yeah. Does Labyrinth run Skill Drain though? I'm only really familiar with them from the TCG, and like, in the TCG you don't want to run Skill Drain in that deck, because they want to like, kind of compulse everything and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could run Skill Drain in them still, they're still like a trap deck. But I feel like they don't have like synergy with Skill Drain in the way like Eldritch does. And I guess Runic does, like... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have seen the Runic decks running Skill Drain. And, like, I'm not really a fan of those. I don't even think they're necessarily the optimal, like, Runic build in, like, a mathematical, like, win the most games possible sense. But, like... At the same time, I get, like, that it's all, like, basically free. Let's see. I'll send... I guess what I send here doesn't matter. I'll send my last Prince. We'll send Princess. What can you activate here? Oh, we might still be able to activate the negated Dragostapelia. Ooh, Grass Out Emancipator sounds fun. They didn't even let me summon the big boy. Come on. Alright, 12. We're getting there. Like, in the one sense, I do get that my combo is very long, and it usually starts with me just wiping out their board with, like, Lightning Storm, Droplet. So I get why they wouldn't necessarily want to sit through it, but, like, why would you sit through it that long and then scoop? Okay, depending on our 6th card, this may be one of those where we, like, have to try to go for access code. Never mind, this is probably a, like, Floodgate Turbo deck. Is it Eldritch or is it Runic? We shall see. Oh, it's Umi Control. I have not played very much of this today. Or really in the whole event. I'm not sure what my outs are to Umi Control. Like, I can make a Big Bungus, but I think they don't care about Big Bunguses. I'm glad I don't see much Eldritch in, like, the incarnation it was in for most of Master Duel's early history, but I do hate that, I'm still mad that when they went to hit Eldritch, they hit, like, the Eldritch cards instead of the Floodgates. Like, I honestly think Conquistador to 3 was fine. Like, you just ban Skill Drain, like, all the Floodgates, and it's, like, an interesting, like, kind of control, like, interaction deck where, like, you still have to play. You still get to play, but, like, where the Eldritch player does their interactions matters a lot more. But instead of hitting Skill Drain, they hit Conk to 1. And, like, yeah, that made the deck, like, a lot worse. But, I think we can actually play perfectly fine under There Can Be Only One. Which is very funny. My favorite deck is... I would say my favorite deck is the one I'm piloting right now, which is, like, Branded Skull Servants. I think it's, like, fun. I think it's good. Like, I wouldn't call it, like, some kind of sleeper tier 1 pick, but it is, like, more playable than I think most people would think, given the description. And it is, like, I would consider it almost my life's work to try to break Skull Servants in, like, basically any format. In terms of, like, regular decks, like decks that most people would be aware of, I'd say Sword Soul is my favorite out of, like, this, like, Branded Despia, Sword Soul, Fluanderies, like, sort of meta. I played and continue to play Flu in the TCG just because it is the least expensive of any of the decks that have been meta in the past, like, 3 formats. But it's not necessarily my favorite to play. But I would say Sword Soul's my favorite in this format. And then in TCG, I am very interested in the Tearlament Mirror. Oh yeah, no worries. Like, favorite deck of all time? I am a big fan of, like, Perfect Circle format, which is, like, one of the later GX formats, I want to say. It's like a Monarch control style deck that, like, was definitely the best deck of its time, but it was still, like, a little bit bricky. So you could still have some interesting games with it. And it does feel very, like, resource tradey. But it was one of those, like, it wasn't quite a tier 0 format, but Perfect Circle was definitely, I think, the best deck you could be playing in Perfect Circle format, hence the name. So I get why it's not super popular. But yeah, I would say Perfect Circle is probably one of my favorite decks slash formats to play. And then just to cover the rest of my bases, like I said, I'm interested in the Tearlament Mirror in the current TCG meta. In terms of GOAT decks, I haven't built a GOAT deck, but I think Dead Rat looks pretty fun. And then in Edison, I was always a big fan of Blackwings, like during the time Edison was actually around. And I would say like, I think Edison might have been a little bit after like Frog Monarch was good, or it might have been before. I can't remember, but I also liked Frog Monarch, and I remember that being close to Edison in terms of time period. Okay, so they are living. They're doing a whole lot on this one attack declaration. I guess we'll do the 18. Let me see, does Ice Barrier negate? It does negate like forever, basically. So I may as well banish my face-up king. Ooh, if I send Brigand, I can get Mercurier. So I get an extra like interaction on their turn. That seems good. Yeah, we've got Maxi, a follow-up King of the Skull Servants in hand. We're gonna have another banish on... Or no, we're not gonna have this because it's not live until my next turn. But we still have a negate. We've got Maxi. I think we're in an okay position. I'm not sure, but I think we are. What does Sea Stealth 2 do? Okay, we cannot target. That's fine. That one's also fine. We'll keep the Mirror Jade. Yeah, we'll negate that. I see no reason to let them get Sea Stealth attack. I mean, either we get to banish his Karyushin, or we banish our own card. I mean, I guess I'll maxi. Which one do we want to keep? Oh, I meant to get rid of the king. My bad. Ooh, the Fortune Lady deck seems fun. I remember they were really good in Duel Links for a while. Please destroy my monster. Please let me Lightning Storm your back row. Yes. All right. We have outed more things. Let's see. Do I want to summon any? I think honestly we don't want to summon anything off the White Mare right now. Thinking. I think we want Branded Fusion in our hand. I was thinking if we want opening instead. have been risky leaving their board open, but it seems like they're very back row heavy. I don't think they would just have lethal. We have drawn the lightning storm again. Let me see. I mean, his Karyushin does nothing if Umi is not on the field, right? Unless I'm missing something. I think he activated the wrong effect there. I think he should have been able to do something about me there that he didn't. But we take those. Those are fine. Let's go... I guess we'll go Baking and Albaz for Lubellion. Activate Lubellion, discard a Luber. We do not chain that. We'll discard this Maxi that we don't need. We'll summon... Ooh, this is tough, actually. I guess we summon the Mirror Jade. Oh, we could set... I should have summoned this Lubellion in attack position, because we can just send these two back. For that. We add... Rinse... King. Discard this Prince. It's not going to do anything, but we have it available to us. Oh, and then we can go this. Do I get... I think we get the Lady in White to protect us from spell traps, because he has so many of those that just in case this isn't lethal, I want to, like, make sure we're protected. Let's go after the Raiho. Alright, that was a long one. Alright, before we start the next one, real quick, I'm just going to go check because I thought I heard my girlfriend calling for something downstairs. I just want to make sure it wasn't me. All right, I'm back. We're good. All right, let's just keep going. I don't think I want to make any adjustments to the deck just yet. If anything, what I was thinking about doing, like I was talking about earlier in the stream, is cutting like one of my lightning storms for a second copy of Allure. Although we kind of just saw in that Umi control game, like, having 3 lightning storms sometimes comes up that you want to play all 3. It's not, like, super often, but it is, like, it did happen. Okay, don't like that we're going first. That almost always means they're either on incredible jank, or they're on, like, Luna Kaiju Turbo. And I'm not sure I want to experience that in any way. Does he have Ash? Our turn does suck a lot more if this is an Ash that we're about to see. But hopefully he doesn't know that. He has an Imperm, that is just as bad. And if he's playing Imperm, it's probably not jank that he's on, unfortunately. Ooh. Do we set an additional monster here to just try not to die? The odds that we are dead are incredibly high, but I'm still going to do that. Alright, what are you? Lightning Storm destroyed the spell, I assume. That does nothing to us. Cyber Dragons. We're probably dead, but I don't know for sure. I will let them combo and see if we are dead. Well, they're playing Cybernetic Horizon, which I think means they're on at least a partial cyber... Or no, these don't... Oh, no, they are playing the Cyber Darks. Okay. I don't know what their deck does then. So maybe we're fine. Getting a power bond. Oh, if he makes a big guy with piercing, like the Chimeratech Overdragon, we did play monsters with, like, no defense. Cannot target fusion monsters with card effects. That's fine. Is he gonna make, like, Mega Fleet? If he were making Mega Fleet, Oh, he's just making an end dragon with like 8,000 attack. Okay, yeah, I get this. Out of respect for the hustle, I will let him do this to me. Okay, how many... The only other thing I can think of that could maybe improve the deck is like trying to like make our going first end board a little stronger so that we can just like still go first and have the like King of the Skull Servants as a thing we can drop turn 3. But I don't know what we would run to improve that other than just like... The other part of this is I don't want to just turn this deck into Branded Despia. I want the Skull Servants to, like, matter. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn the chain off, because we are not going to need this Maxi for anything. Unless he's somehow, like, playing the Rongo variant of the deck, but the Rongo variant is hilariously bad, and I would not expect this person to be running it. Like, without the barrier statue, I don't think Floowandereeze does anything we're afraid of. Because, like, we can still make our big branded bunguses. Is he trying to keep his grave empty so he can shifter me on my own turn? It still seems weird that he wouldn't just start with shifter, but maybe I am thinking things too much. Even if he plays shifter, we can still do all our usual branded shenanigans and then just like ignore the Skull Servant half of our deck. Like, we can just send Tragedy and keep making, what's his face? We can just keep making Mirror Jade. We could even make a Quiritis. Quiritis might honestly be the play, if we can get to it. Like, that's maybe the most annoying card he's put out so far. And his grave is empty, so I should be on the watch for Shifter. That is about the worst card I could have drawn. Let's just go ahead and activate this now. Haha, your Empen is now 0 attack. I think we go opening. Because we want to try to preserve our normal summon here. if we can. Actually, let's discard the Maxi because you never know. Maybe he just doesn't have Shifter and he's been like bluffing it this whole time. Okay, banish a wing beast all you want. This is fine. The most important thing here is that Shifter will no longer be live. So I can now play as though he doesn't have it. He's also playing Snowl, so this is bare minimum a not very good deck in general. Because even without the barrier statue, you never play Snowl. Yeah, let's go. No, wait, no, don't summon it in attack mode. Oh, I forgot about Empen. I am a colossal fool. I actually don't know that my deck has a way to recover Fallen of Albaz, because I think our only light target in the deck is now in the grave. So not my brightest moment. But we will still get there, I think. Oh, I shouldn't have normal summoned. He doesn't have the trap. What am I thinking? I am playing this very wrong and I deserve to lose. Like, I play this deck. I should know how to play around the outs. I have no excuse. I am beefing this so hard. In fact, I don't want to watch them do this. I'm just going to shame concede. I think we actually still had outs to play through all this, but it's just not... Like, we had ways to play through this. I just played like an idiot. Let's see. Alright, we were like an hour into this stream. I was kind of hoping we would have at least hit level 13 by now. But we've been kind of doing a lot of back and forth trading. Like, we win a game, we lose a game. And I kind of need to start just winning games in a row. Okay, we have drawn the best possible out to Runix. So I hope this is Runic. It's probably a Floodgate deck. It's probably Floodgates. Could be Umi control. Could be Eldritch. Could be Runic. Could be Fluanderies. Wait, Honest. Counter Fairies? Is this Agent? No, Agents don't play Bountiful Artemis. This is just Counter Fairy, I think. Okay. So I have to play around the very likely possibility that those are just like Solemns. I mean, I think the move here is still activate Twin. Oh, what do we discard here? I guess Tragedy. Like, force him to, like, use it or lose it if these are Solemns, and then on the new chain, he's gonna have to negate Tragedy. Otherwise, we just win. Wait, why could we... Oh, it discarded for cost. The old discarding for cost conundrum. Please solemn this. Please do not read and just solemn this. I have never in my life wanted someone to solemn something more. Oh. I mean, I think honestly, we're still in like a winning-ish position here. Yes! He solemned the wrong card. Let's go. Don't worry, sir. We have accomplished everything we wanted to here. Add Whitemare. And then I think our other ad here does not matter. We'll take Princess. Discard Prince. Prince. Send Skull Servant. Send Lady. Prince effect. To special summon from deck. Just curious, can he banish King of the Skull Servants? I was meaning to check this before and I didn't. Okay, they do have to be Skull Servants in the grave, and I believe he is not Skull Servant in the grave, yeah. Whitemare. Grab Lady in White. We are now immune to his counter traps, at least on our Kings of Skull Servant. Battle. Walk over the Artemis. And now we pass. We did not kill him, but I do not know what his game plan is. We probably could have made that even stronger if we had, like, not tried to discard Tragedy for cost there. I need to be more mindful of the way Tragedy specifically works. Okay, he is running everything. He does not care about his extra deck. Okay. Ariadne, Bountiful, Rebirth. Yeah, I assume he just keeps adding, like, Bountifuls and setting counter traps. But, like, unless he's running, like, negate attack, what does he do about just attacking with a 2k beat stick every turn? And refusing to commit to board presence? Wait, was I was toggled off. I should have been toggled on for that. Oh well. Oh, we could go just, like, all the way crazy. I mean, I think I still stand by, like, what does he do if we just refuse to commit to anything? Like, you can't Solomon attack. I mean, add the Solemn if you want. The only, like, mildly annoying thing here is we're gonna win slowly. I'm kind of like, should I commit more to the board state here? But I think... let's attack into the Minerva. Because I feel confident even if he tries anything in this exchange, we can just Baking Protect. Yeah. We just keep doing this. We say, out my current board. I'm not doing anything. Because really, he's got to out the Lady in White. Not necessarily before he wants to out the king, but like, we just keep attacking with king. Really doesn't do much. Like, we could try to play through the Solemns and stuff, but why give him gas? Maybe next turn, if he doesn't play a monster, we can try this, like, branded opening pitch tragedy, like, line, but I don't think we need to. Like, just because now he gets no advantage from doing so. From, like, negating all my stuff. He just doesn't die. Okay, yeah, we won't do that because he played another monster. Like, what's he bricked on over there? I feel like Counter Fairies should be like a set 5 pass kind of deck. He's just like refusing to commit. And I mean, I won't commit either. But it's a little weird. Okay, hello, Honest. Baking Protect. I didn't even need to Baking Protect. Why? What on earth protected me there? Oh, cannot be destroyed by battle. Got it. I should also probably have toggled. I think we could have negated the... No, he would have just solemned the called by. I think it's right to just let things through. Okay, Sanctum of Parshath. Ooh. Do we let him just keep drawing Honest, or is this where we start trying to out things? No, I think we're still fine. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's get him to start spending resources. It's not ideal, but like we can't do anything on this board state. He does still have... Yeah, he has an Angel Valkyrie in the grave, so let's just do that. Use up all of your Solemns, or else... Activate Princess. Okay, that's still fine. We're still picking apart this board state. We're still fine. Yep, all of those are fine. Now here is the million-dollar question. Does he attack the lady in white and make my king too big? Okay, he does not. That is fair. Okay, add another counter trap, that's fine. Haha! Branded opening in the end phase! Good luck counter trapping this one! Give me a Luber. And it's a fairy. So I think we add Branded Lost here. Add another Aluper. And we hope one of our 23 cards here is Branded Fusion. It's not unreasonable to hope. Ooh, we've got Droplet now. Does that change our plan here? It's the million-dollar question. I think the answer is no. Activate Lost. Yeah, that eats a Solemn. I'm actually not sure that soloing that is, like, correct. But... Or, I guess if he doesn't Solemn this, he cannot Solemn me at any point if I try the Branded Fusion. So I see why that is correct. hold on. Thinking here. You can only use the effect once per turn. So if I just go like tragedy effect, reset my branded lost, have I lost nothing? Okay, we have now forced out both of his solemns. Which means we are now free to just go Aluber, search the fusion spell, wombo combo. My only concern is we may run out of zones. Not that it matters. We got there. All right, let's see if we can win another one in a row. Come on. I don't think we're making it to 20 tonight, but if we could at least try to get to like 15, I'll take that. That's like the majority of the gems. Okay, I'm going second. We're okay with that. This hand makes that a little more sus, but we could do it. Depending on what the 6th card is, I'll say we can do it. If this is a branded mirror match, we have a lot more options. If he's going terraforming, though, I don't think it's a branded mirror match. It's either Flu or Runic. It's Generator! Every time I try to make a call on what my opponent's on from the first card we see, I predict something like more meta, and it's just like... It's Generator! Oh boy, I love Generator! Okay, special summon a Generator. And then he's gonna get a bunch of Generator tokens. Got Har. I mean, we just droplet the Har. That's no problem. Activate Droplet. Send Skull Servant. Can still respond with spells or traps, which is not ideal. Please do not let that... Okay, that is not a Solemn back there. Or if it is, he is choosing to save it. Activate Branded Opening. Ash is a respectable... It's a respectable choice there. Oh, I could have called by that. I don't know why I didn't. I guess we go Fallen of Albaz normal summon. Discarding King. It's the last card you got for us. If that is a solemn he has been saving this whole time, I scoop and think about my life. I need to remember that I have this called by more often. I always like forget that I have it and I just hold it too long. Oh, we could go Albion, but I think we go Rebellion. Just get Har off the field. I mean, I guess we'll clear a token just to do some damage. Okay, lose your tokens, that's fine. What is that card he's been like saving in his back row? I assume he can activate it. Is it like a generator specific card that he doesn't want to use because his Har was dead? Time Lord. He cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, I'm gonna force him to go to the battle phase before I try to out this. So generator Time Lord? Or maybe he's just on the Time Lords as like generic outs to things. We're not going to set it, although we may not activate this depending on what our card is off the top. I guess I did just give him a free generator summon. Okay, he's got another Har. That's not fine. Probably shouldn't have let him get to that, but... Oh, wait! We have the answer! Twin Twisters! Pop boss stage, pop the back row. Okay, it's boss fight. I can see why he didn't activate this now. we get rid of the Utgarda. And if he banishes my Mirror Jade, that's fine. We just use its effect in the end phase to like blow up all his monsters. I don't know, I say I'm fine with this, but I don't think I'm actually fine with it. R's not a negate, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a negate. Okay, yeah. I mean, that accomplishes basically the same thing. I think we're just dead. I don't know for sure that we're dead, but I think we're just dead. I think our next card would have to be like white baking, and it would have to be like Albaz, discard white baking for cost to try to fusion summon. Unless Har's not a once per turn. This does not do it. Oh no, it doesn't do it. Because... yeah, that doesn't do it. Yeah, we just concede here. Maybe I could have played that better. But I don't know. I think we just didn't have a convincing out to generator. And so our ping-ponging back and forth in level 12 continues. Oh, we still level up if we win this. I don't know how the math works on that, but I am okay with that. Okay, this is like Dream Hand if he has no hand traps. If we draw any kind of negate disruption thing as our 6th card, we're in business. He does have the Dark Magician mate. Is this just Dark Magician? Okay, it's branded. Branded... with this hand, branded could do interesting things for us. It depends on if he goes for like... if he goes for double Masquerade, maybe we're in trouble. If he goes for... I think if he goes for anything that's not double Masquerade, we're like kind of okay. Dragostapelia could be a problem, at least in terms of our ability to OTK. But we can still play through a Dragostapelia. Actually, with this hand, I think we can even OTK through a Dragostapelia. We just have to make sure we bait out its on-field negate with Mirror Jade before we summon a king. And we gotta hope they have no hand traps, but I feel like the standard for Branded Despia, at least in the TCG, was to go very light on hand traps. So I hope that's what we're gonna see here. Oh, if he has, Mercurier by the end of this board, that could be a problem. Okay, it does seem like he's going double Masquerade. That's potentially an issue. We just have to make sure we get that Masquerade off the board as soon as possible. Or I don't know if it matters if we get it off the board as soon as possible. It depends. If we draw Lightning Storm, I think we do go for it's just a single Masquerade right now though. I think we go for the back row if we draw a Lightning Storm. Well, that was the worst possible draw we could have had. Okay, what do you got for us? Ash, okay, is on the... I guess Maxi is in the format. Huh? Oh, we could go for our access code line. And that might not be terrible. Let's try it. Let's go baking. Oh, because we had... Oh, whoosh. That's bad. Okay. I forgot if you even try to activate Branded Fusion, you cannot go for a Link Summon. Do we try to do anything to this, or do we just Shame Concede? I think we just Shame Concede. I think realistically looking, I don't know. Because the branded line goes all the way off if he doesn't have Ash, is the problem. So I think it was correct to try to fusion there and just take the L that he had all the answers. I think it was obviously incorrect to summon White Baking and try to Link Summon. I think we should have just set Lady. But it's not like we were in a super strong game-winning position before that. I think Allure is not the play here because we want the Mercurier in hand right now. We try for the fusion and we go Allure if there's follow-up. Maxi sucks, but I think we play through it anyway. I mean, our end board here is like only 2 special summons, so I can live with that. He gets a +1. We get to go a little bit crazy. Go baking. We go Lubellion, pitching. I think we pitch the Allure. As crazy as that sounds. Because Lightning Storm could be good if he like breaks my board and doesn't kill me. And we obviously want Mercurier. And Princess is just like... Wait, I should not be summoning this in attack. I should summon this in defense in case he is going to Lightning Storm me. We're going to add Mare, and we're going to add Prince. Prince. Effective Prince. Did draw the Ash. Okay. I mean, I think that's still fine. Yeah. It like sucks, but we still don't want to like do anything under this. He basically broke even on his Maxi, and I'm kind of okay with that. We're ending on a Banish and an Unknown Negate in hand, plus Princess to like preserve life points. Magistus. Hold on, I need to read this. Okay. Like, if I just banish the Zorua, what does he do? We'll send Albion, so we have Branded Fusion next turn. Like, there goes your normal summon. I think Magistus does nothing without Zorua. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. No, we'll add that to hand. Thank you very much. And now we have opening as if we needed another extender. I say we just go for Branded Fusion Raw. And if he drew his second Ash for turn the other turn, he can have that. Yeah, we're fine with this. We send... Let's just go for it again. Let's just go for Baking Fallen. We go Baking and we go Rebellion. I think this time we make Dragostapelia just so we have an on-field like imperm kind of effect in case we need it. Don't need this opening. Shuffle back the Albaz. And we did this all without our normal summon, so off Baking we could even go King and Prince. And we just have a big King that we can normal summon. Didn't even let me go for the kill. Come on. Ooh, if I actually buy the dual pass, I get the Marshmallow. I still want to wait on the dual pass though. Like, I feel like it's not worth it unless you max it out. And like, if I max it out, I'm just gonna get all my gems back from buying it anyway. I think we want to go second. Although the last couple times I have like gone second and not done well, but when we've gone first, we've still